Hey Fighting Night fans, I'm Kari Yaculak here with the Nightly Review. To start, women's golf headed to Miami Lakes last Tuesday, taking on the Barry University Invitational, where they finished third overall. The women's team has one more tournament left before the Sunshine State Championship. Men's golf took on the green at the Bobcat Invitational, where they finished in the top 5 for the 6th consecutive time this season. Keith Green finished in the top 10 for the 6th time this season also. They are back in action with their last tournament before the Sunshine State Conference Championship on Monday, March 30th at the Buccaneer Invitational at Normandy Shores Golf Club in Miami Beach. Women's tennis fell short to Nova Southeastern last Monday with a final of 5-4, but picked things back up on Tuesday with a win against NYIT with a final score of 6-3. The women are back on the court Wednesday, March 25th at 3 p.m. when they will host Auburn Montgomery. Our 9th-ranked men's tennis also captured a win against NYIT last Tuesday for a 9-0 final score. The Fighting Knights are back in action on Wednesday, March 25th, where they will also host Auburn Montgomery. After a very impressive season out of our 6th-seeded men's basketball team, they fell just short 88-80 in the NCAA South Region Tournament Finals on Tuesday night to top-ranked Florida Southern. Senior Aaron Harrison and junior Fred Landertz were both named the all-tournament team as the duo put together a few of their best offensive performances of the season during the tournament. This season, Lynn posted its best record in 9 years and reached the NCAA Division II Sweet 16 for the 3rd time in program history. Getting down to work, our men's baseball team defeated Southern Connecticut State last Tuesday with a 10-6 finish, and continued the winning on to the next day, where they also beat New Haven 5-4. Friday, they had a devastating loss at Barry University 8-1. Turning it back around, the Fighting Knights came out of their doubleheader on Saturday with 2 wins against Barry University. They are back in action Tuesday, March 24th at 3 p.m. against Florida Memorial. Softball had a 3-game matchup against Florida Tech coming out of the weekend with 2 losses and 1 win. The women head back to the Diamond on Friday, March 27th at Eckerd at 6 p.m. Lacrosse had an astonishing finish against Florida Southern, where Anthony Rainone was named for the 2nd time this season Sunshine State Conference Player of the Week. He scored a last-second goal to push the Fighting Knights past the Mocs. Taylor Farino made 18 saves between the pipes as he earned the first win of the season in goal for Lynn. The men have 2 games coming up this week at Bobby Campbell Stadium, hosting MIT on Wednesday, March 25th, in non-conference play. Face-off is set for 7 p.m., and also at 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 28th, hosting Mount Olive. Olivia had a chance to catch up with Anthony Rainone to discuss his and his team's accomplishments so far.
All right, thanks, Kari. I'm joined by Anthony Rainone, who was named Sunshine State Conference Player of the Week this week after the Fighting Knights won their first conference road game ever in program history. Anthony, tell me how much this meant to our team, beating Florida Southern 11-10.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good win. It was nice to finally get into some conference play, and we came together great at the end there and got a last-minute win. But it was good to get out of Florida Southern with a win, especially against a team like that.
All right, and talk about getting out of that game with that win. You know, you had the game winner with 7 seconds left. Coach called timeout with a minute left. Drew up a play. What was that huddle like?
It was exciting. We practiced that all week. Every pregame we go over that. It's just that situation, like tie game or down 1 with short time, and that's the play they drew up, and it happened to work out for me that way. And I mean, without the guys making the passes and setting up correctly, we don't score there.
All right, Anthony, we have 2 big games this week. We're 6-2 overall. We play MIT on Wednesday night, and then we play Mount Olive, who's ranked, on Saturday night. What's this week going to mean to us?
It's a big week. I mean, we go into every game thinking it's a big week, and that's how we've been all season, and so far we've been very successful in that sense. I mean, yeah, like I said, we're going to treat it like every other game, and we take it one game at a time, and like I said, that's worked out for us so far.
All right, and the last thing I want to talk about here is, you were named Sunshine State Conference Player of the Week for the 2nd time this season. You're the first player in lacrosse history to be named Player of the Week and then get named twice in a season. It's the first one to collect multiple honors. You've played 8 games at Lynn, and you've had 8 hat tricks. You set a conference record in just 8 games. What does that mean to you and the impact you're making not only on this program but in the conference?
Well, like I said, it's my teammates. They get me the ball, they find me in the right spots, and luckily I'm able to finish it, and I've been able to find the net so far this season, and it's been a lot of fun, just enjoying it. And like I said, it's one game at a time, and just keep playing.
All right, Anthony. Well, thanks for joining me, and good luck this week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to you, Kari.
Thanks, Olivia. Now on to swimming. Rebecca Matthews was an individual national champion in the 100 and 200 breaststroke races. This was a huge success for the third-year program here at Lynn. Chad had a chance to catch up with Rebecca Matthews to hear some words from the national champion.
Thanks, Kari. We're here with Rebecca Matthews from the swimming team, our two-time national champion, Rebecca Matthews. And really, Bex, talk about your experience in Indianapolis.
It was a great experience. I mean, we had a lot of fun. Everything was bigger, louder, faster. We just had a really great time, and it was a good learning experience.
Now, your first national championship was in the 100 breaststroke with your teammate Tyne, and you also had your coach give you the trophy on the podium. Talk about that experience. What were your emotions?
I mean, that was really perfect just to share that with Coach and Tyne. I mean, we go through a lot together in practices. We're there for each other's highs and lows, and I mean, the support that Coach gives us is incredible as well. So it was really perfect. I mean, we wouldn't have been there without each other, so it was great.
Now, also one of the best highs was you setting an NCAA Division II record in the 200 breast where you're the champion. What were your emotions when you looked up and you saw the board and it was first place and an NCAA record?
I mean, that was crazy. It was such a great feeling, and I mean, I remember looking at the board and then looking over at Coach and everyone else, and they were all going crazy too. So, I mean, it's just a really proud moment, and I mean, went through a lot to get there, so really pleased and excited for next season to do it all over.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kari.
Thanks, Chad. All right, well, that's all I got for you, Fighting Night fans. For more information or follow the action live, go to lynnfightingknights.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow Lynn_Knights on Twitter and Instagram for in-game updates. I'm Kari Yaculak signing off.